Well, Sasha, thank
Hi.
you for sitting down with us while you're doing your whole press junket and tour and
Thank you for having
running
me.
running crazy all over the Southwestern United States.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, you're enjoying it so far?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I know you get asked a lot of the same questions over and over at these kind of
Yeah.
things. So my first question is, what do you want to talk about?
Oh my God.
You know, like,
Did
what
you watch the movie?
I have not seen it yet.
Oh,
I've seen the
So-
movie.
You saw it?
I saw the movie.
What'd you think?
I mean, it's technically not out yet, so I haven't
Yeah.
seen it. But
What'd you
I
think?
really enjoyed the movie. I think personally it's one of the best DC movies that
That's
they've
really
put out
sweet.
in
Thank
a
you.
long time. And your character is phenomenal.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
it's a great portrayal of the
Thank
character.
you. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Yeah, I think like talking to people who have seen the film is something that I just have been waiting so long to do.
Yeah,
because it took you forever, to make it. These things take so many years to put together.
Yeah, it took a while.
And so then you're done. You're like, my God, now I can actually
Absolutely.
talk about it. You're not under that cloud of silence anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is something that you're most excited to talk about then, in relation to the film?
Yeah, talking to people about the film. I'm so excited for it to come out and finally talk to people about it and hear what they thought and hear what they loved. I think that connection is important. That's why we do art, is to inspire and connect. So
Yeah.
I can't wait for that.
Good. Well, how deep of a dive did you go into like the Superman, Supergirl
I wasn't allowed to do
history?
deep dives.
No, really.
Andy, the director, looked at me and said, "No deep dives."
Wow.
He said along the line something of that.
Yeah.
But he didn't want me to do any homework. It was kind of impossible though to. I already knew a lot about Supergirl. I love superhero movies. I had already seen Man of Steel, so I already knew a lot about Kryptonians and Supergirl. But yeah, I didn't do any. He didn't let me do any extra homework until really later on in the journey. And now I learn about her. There's so many iterations and so many comics. And today I was even gifted a couple comics that I haven't read yet, which are really cool. So I'm excited
that's
to read
fun.
them. Yeah.
Have you, if you weren't a comic fan before, like sort of now, like, all right, now I got to go back and read and see,
Well, I think if I go into a comic book store, I ask for Supergirl comics,
Yeah.
and I'm like, give me whatever you want, and I take them home and then I read them.
Yeah. Well, there's a really interesting story. Since you didn't do a deep dive, maybe you don't know this. Like, it's like the late 1940s,
Okay.
and the Superman radio show, because of Superman, actually helped decrease the influence of the Ku Klux Klan in the United States.
Okay.
It's a really crazy, fascinating story. And so if you get a chance, Google it and look it up. And so the reason I bring it up and ask is, obviously comic books and, superhero movies and this kind of stuff can have a really positive impact on society and actually change society
Right.
in a good way.
Right.
And so do you feel any sense of responsibility now to sort of change the world or be a real life superhero and have that influence for good in the world?
Look, I'm a Supergirl on camera, but but I'm also very superhuman. I'm just a human. I'm just like you. I have my good days and my bad days. I just hope that as I've dreamed large and I'm here with you today, I just hope that people can, feel connected to me, and I will try to be the most authentic version of myself. That's my goal, and create art that feels authentic to me, and hope to inspire somebody and hope that they feel seen and connected. And that's my hope. But I'm a human, just like,
Well, in the 2 minutes we've been talking, I can already tell that you're a very empathetic, genuine
Thank
person,
you.
and it's great to have the opportunity to chat with you.
Thank you.
And do you feel like doing this film, how has it changed you as an actor from the acting perspective, and your craft and how you've developed your craft?
And maybe like how is this role going to influence your future roles that you consider taking on?
Yeah, I mean, it's another job. I mean it in like it's growth, right? So much growth in this film. Being in a superhero movie, also such a large budget film and such a large franchise, you learn so much. And I hope to continue learning in my entire career in every single film that I do. But yeah, there's lessons in life all the time, and I guess as a human being, when you go through something, you grow. So I hope that I grow after doing this. Yeah.
Do you have a new? Did you wear a lot of red before Supergirl, or you're like, you know what, I need to add a lot more red in my
No,
my
I
wardrobe
actually
now.
didn't wear a lot of red. And this is my first time wearing like full
Yeah,
red.
no, it's good. I like
Yeah,
it.
thank you so much.
With the
I
leather
really
and the
love it.
suede and everything.
Yeah, red was actually a prominent color in my life before Supergirl. Like maybe like 2 years before Supergirl, I was seeing red a lot, and it made a lot of sense when I don't know. It's all written in the stars, but red has become a very prominent color in my life.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
That's
So knowing that Andy told you that you weren't allowed to do a deep dive into the role, how did you prepare for portraying a character with that is so powerful but also has this humanistic element to her?
Yeah, I had the script. So
Yeah.
I had the script, I had the suit, I had the new haircut, I had myself,
Yeah.
and I had all the knowledge that I know about Kryptonians. Like
Yeah.
I watched the CW Supergirl
Yeah.
show, you know,
Okay,
like
I
I
see.
watched all of
Yeah.
that. And they do so well in explaining all of the different things. And if I watched Man of Steel, so I
Yeah.
know what kind of powers we have.
Yeah.
So it was there. It was there.
Yeah.
The heart and the soul was there. Yeah, and then I put my heart and soul into it and gave it my all, hoping that someone would connect. And yeah.
For sure. And then how did it feel like, obviously you get accepted the role. So I saw the video, like when Andy shows you the suit and you're crying on camera, but being on set for the first time and being surrounded by these other super people, like what was that experience like for you as an actress?
Yeah, it's a very surreal experience. Yeah, my first day on film was the first time I speak in the film, in that big bat cave in London. And it was a real castle. It was really, really big, and it was a really beautiful castle. It was a wild experience putting on the suit, getting to create her, and become her. It's wild.
For sure.
Yeah.
We're getting the 1 minute signal here. So what do we want to wrap up here? What what final things do you want to get across to audiences that may not have seen the film yet or are looking forward to seeing it before it comes out?
I think it's a really beautiful film. It's fun. It has a lot of heart and soul. Thousands of people worked on this film, and they put so much love into it. And please watch it, enjoy it by yourself, with your family, with your friends, with your partner. And yeah, I think everyone is a superhero in their own way, and you're up there with us.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Anything up next? New line of red leather jackets?
I just filmed a movie called On Swift Horses.
Okay.
It's a queer love story in the 40s and the 50s, and
Nice.
it's really, really beautiful, and I'm so honored to have done that too. So I'm excited for people to see it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you so
I know you've
much.
had a crazy busy time here, and so I hope you enjoy it and keep riding this train and
Thank you
as
so
long as you
much.
can.
Thank you so much.
All
I
right.
appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.